Why are male gamers so horrible to female gamers? I pretend my mic is broken and always use super manly names like Grandmaster Girth and Chad Blackbeard, so they will just let me freaking play in peace. My wife and I noticed this when she started playing Siege with me. The minute people find out she's a woman, it's all shit talking or flirting.
I could not agree with your frustration more. I play Call of Duty with my daughter all the time, and it got so bad that I had to turn her public comms off. I hate it so much. She just wants to have fun. I play Red Dead Online with my fiancé. We used to play on setups right next to each other. He was shocked at how targeted I constantly was. Either male players following me around constantly on the game, tying me up and throwing me on the back of their horse, or most of all just randomly killing my character. And being called all kinds of names over the mic. Dumb bitch seems to be a favorite. I just think that the guys who do it are messed up for one reason or another and have major issues with women in general.
I had a female character in GTA 5 Online and my name was some embarrassing emo shit at the time on my PS4. Got online and got spammed texts from one player taking the piss out of me, calling me names, racial slurs etc. I found him and killed them, and when he noticed I was a girl character he switched up. Started being super flirt and super apologetic. I rejected him and then he went back to being a prick. Got even worse when I told him I was a guy, lol. I feel bad for all of you, it's one of the reasons I don't like online games all that much. They're just too toxic for me. Fictional characters tend to treat me better.
Every damn time there is at least one. I am male, just so you know. I have been owner or co-owner on a few TeamSpeak servers and one or two other types. I have had to ban guys at least once every 2 to 3 months for being asses. Some seemed to be great guys before they heard a female voice and they instantly turn into the creepiest pervs or the most angry assholes. Or both. Many become one, then the other. We used to start with a warning, but that would usually end with us banning them anyway because they would just switch to private messaging their victim or attacking us for being pussy whipped or just trying to oppress me from taking your woman. Favorite real quote sent to me. It wasn't long before we just switched to zero tolerance and simply punted. There are enough cool players to not have to put up with it.
This is why I tell every woman I know to never just trust guys online, and only slightly offline. Too many of us can turn on a dime into a monster, it seems. On the other side, it is nice having women say they liked our guild/clan/ whatever the hell the game calls our groups, because we never put up with that. For perspective, we only ever banned one woman for being an ass, but we banned dozens if not 100 or more men among a population that was about 5% female.
Frustrated weirdos plus anonymity equals. I feel so bad for the stuff women deal with in gaming. I can recall a lot of times where I'll be in a group with one or maybe a few women in it, and when the gals would leave the group, the other dudes in the same group would start openly saying that they'd go after them to try to fuck them and other really horrible shit. That, and I have seen other dudes in game talk to women out loud through the game chat about how sexy they sound and how great they seem in bed. Seriously, these guys I described are fucked up. We can all do better to create an online environment where women can feel free to speak out loud, without anyone harassing them or encountering the infamous, ooh a GIIIIRRLLLL type shit. Just play the game, please. Gaming is supposed to be a fun escape from reality, not an outlet for creeps to express that shit. It could be a lack of accountability. No one calls them out face to face to realize they are doing something wrong. Calling some out makes them realize how other people see them and their actions. Most of the time I could be jokingly, but it's not how it's intended, it's how it is perceived. Yeah, I rarely talk in-game. Usually I'm on Discord with a friend or two because I understand the multiplayer landscape is generally just toxic. If you are female, I'm sure it is way worse because women are seen as rare in games and thus they notice and focus on that. I think about this all the time. I love my girlfriend more than life itself and she just really started gaming a few months ago and I am so terrified of her being in voice chats in games for this reason. No one should have to worry that they're going to be verbally abused and threatened for any reason. Dude here. I played online multiplayer games for a long time. Like Overwatch. I've never uttered an unkind thing to hardly anyone, male or female. And I never treated any female players like that for sure. But boy did I hear some toxic stuff. My guess is anonymity plus hormones plus sexual frustration plus misogyny plus immaturity equals not a safe place for women. I don't recall anything toxic coming from women either. I used to play with a female streamer who did the whole bikini top while playing on Twitch thing. And she could get kinda testy if you played consistently bad. But she never got outright toxic. As a male, I really don't get it. The only thing I can think of is these people are so starved for attention that they will take any kind of reaction from the opposite sex. I don't game on console much these days. But if this is an issue you are worried about going into a game, feel free to send me a message here on Reddit and myself, or my close friends and or wife, would be happy to join you in a lobby to shut people down. Or even play pretend boyfriend long enough to shut the others down and game it up as friends after. The latter works pretty well in my experience with my other female friends online when somebody pipes up. I don't tolerate that kind of thing and neither do my mates. Just hit me up if it's a problem and I'm happy to reach out to someone who can give you a hand with this behavior. I'd like to know this. 2. I don't play with a mic for the same reason. I play no mic among us in a Reddit Discord channel. And my pronouns are visible. And I've luckily never dealt with any weirdos or rude people. It's also decently moderated. Though. IDRK. I never play with mic on. Because when I did everyone would comment on my accent. But yeah, I'd like to know why too. Those people are toxic to literally everyone. They'll insult your manhood. They'll claim to have sex with your mom. They'll make extremely racist or sexist comments. They'll make fun of the mentally disabled and accuse you of being one. It's all a game to them to see how much abuse they can hurl out and what reactions they get. And admittedly, if you get someone really angry in a game, or tilted, they're likely to play far worse than they would have otherwise. Because they're shitheads. God IDK, but it's the fucking worse. I used to play GTA Online. After being called a slut several times and a few rape threats, I ended up switching to a male character. Never happened again. There's a study that indicated make gamers with lower skill at the game harass female gamers while higher skilled male gamers welcome them. The theory is that it's an evolutionary tactic to ward off the females because the lesser skilled males are instinctively afraid of being replaced and kicked out of the tribe. That's the theory. Yeah, that's why most women keeps their mic off. Today a guy straight up played hentai noise and asked us weird stuff, nauseated face.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.